guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Bleach, 1000 Years of Blood War, the part 1, episode 11.
Last episode, it was the end of the fight between Unohana and Kenpachi.
Oh.
We had one winner, Zaraki. So, farewell Unohana, you were good. It's sad that we couldn't see you be badass like that for longer. But that was one hell of a fight. Your Bankai was crazy. So basically, she transferred everything that she was, everything that she knew to Zaraki, and he heard his Zanpakuto.
For the first time.
We thought, I think it sounds like Unohana's voice, so it's a nice little touch, I feel, and it's kind of like her spirit was the sword spirit, and because now she's gone and he's established himself as the true Kenpachi, he can hear his sword, so he's gonna be a lot more badass. But it was still sad, so yeah. Meanwhile, Ichigo and Renji were trying to complete their training with the Zanpakuto, or at least be accepted by the guy who invented Zanpakutos so he could, work on theirs and make them whole again. Mm-hmm. He had them fight Arauchi? Anyway, the thing that the Zanpakutos are before they are Zanpakutos, the blank swords that Shinigami sleep with and train with.
Basically, you needed to connect with them and be accepted by one of them, or by them generals.
Ichigo was not.
Renji succeeded.
Ichigo was not.
Nope.
He was told that he was not going to get his Zanpakuto back, that he was not going to be working on that, and that Ichigo needed to just leave and never come back. So he was sent away, and now he's currently facing his home. It's raining, and the last thing we heard was that he needed to go back to his roots.
I'm guessing flashback episode, or he's back in time or something like that.
Yes, and I'm really, really excited about this because we have so many questions, and he probably has a lot of questions too, so it's time to get them. Let's jump in, the answers to the questions. Let's jump in this episode, it's late, and see what they have in store for us. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go!
We would have been lost if we had not watched the after-credits scene.
全ての朝打ちのありかをし、朝打ちを与えられ、錬磨を経て残白刀へと変えてゆく。残白刀の関係における源であり根幹。
But we don't have one.
He did it wrong.
It came from nothing.
開闢以来、己の残白刀を目覚めさせた死神は、
Well, except one guy.
あいつは無理だって。ジャンボクも
He's just different.
分かってねえのはあいつだけ。知らなきゃならねえんだ。ありかをな。
Answers. The whereabouts of his soul.
Ichigo, why can't you just be simple, normal, for once?
We said last episode he needs to understand where he comes from, what he is, and accept it.
Peace with it.
He's not a normal Shinigami. Hell, it's already crazy that he's sort of a Shinigami, right? So I failed.
Oh,
My man! Oh. Can't accept it. Why don't you go after him? Think you need to talk to him.
Everything but the rain. It's always rains when we're so sad.
久しぶりに顔見せたと思ったら親と喧嘩した女子高生か。
折れた残白刀も直せずにどんな顔して会えばいいのか。
I'm guessing that your dad could help.
ありが
Hey!
あったまるぞ。
Thank you. At least we still have friends around. Or bosses.
こんな時ばっかお叱るで。
そんな何回も謝るぐらいならあんたを雇った時点で姉ちゃんの気分なんだ。頼りゃいいんだよ。頼ればいいの。
いくみさん。
If it's Isshin, like, is my son here?
誰もいない。
Ah!
Hello,
We
Dad.
need to talk. I'm actually glad he came after him.
I mean, he's in Shinigami form, so he means business
Yeah, he
right
means
now.
business. That means no pretense. I'm looking at you the way I am.
I'm here, son. Talk to me.
状況は分かってんだろう。
ソウルソサエティでのことは裏腹から聞いた。残白刀が折れたことも追い返されたんだろう。今のお前に挽回なんか直せるわけがねえ。
Help
自分
him.
のことを何も知らねえ。
Thank you.
Whose fault is that? We don't have to. We're not getting mad. He's just saying the facts.
ったなお前って思う時まで待つってよ
Well, not anymore.
その時だお前は死神じゃねえただの人間でもね
You're pretty much everything.
えお前の母さ
Oh,
ん
we know. I had to hear it from a weird guy with long hair.
Yeah. We learned it from a stranger.
Flashback.
Oh, she saved him.
私は黒崎正樹クイーンシーです
Let's team up. Let's forget who we are and just band together. You need help.
It's basically Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
どこですか
Oh my god, so young.
隊長ミッケシャトリー
俺の生かす尾てい骨が折れちゃった
I love this.
仕事してもらいますからね柴隊長
By the way,
Oh
some
my
people
gosh.
were asking me in the comments, yeah, we knew he was a captain. We knew he was
Yeah.
a Shiba from way back in the day. He has the robe and everything.
And his nephew or brother looks like Ichigo.
Yeah. And I mean, we knew he was called Isshin Shiba, so like connections.
挽回の修練も進んでるし問題ないと思います。
何言い出してんの
That never changed.
ほどほどにしとけよあれ俺のまんじゅう知らない
そういえば一つ気になる報告が。これなんです。
He's not saying, did he jump to the report because he took
俺が楽しみにそこに隠して
you little devil? I want to talk about the
まん
report.
じゅうなんて今どうでもいいでしょ。ごちそうさ
Little
ま。
shit. It was delicious.
やつだなお前
前の報告覚えてます
あ？
中規模の都市なんですが、一人が事故死した件です。
原因調査中のやつだ
はい、報告書がさっき上がってきたんで
Just
す。
seeing a younger Isshin, like we see parts of Ichigo in him.
して
Like
ます。
あちょっとんですか隊長
あと任せたぞ
え今から一人で
あさってぐらいには戻るからよろしくな
some of the mannerism too. Like I know he's crazy nowadays, but
おうわよ敏郎
やめておこう。
It was pretty much laid back then, and it still is right now.
well, he's a bit intense now. I think he acts out so his children are like, oh, there's nothing wrong with dad. Like everything's fine.
隊長の足手まといにしかなれねえんだから。
Don't worry, Tsukuya, you're gonna be one of the best.
Well, they're gonna think he's dead for a while. Oh yeah, no, yeah.
成果は
Oh, long time no see.
フォローに
Oh
フ
boy.
ォロー化の能力ことには成功しているのですが
So they were already plotting.
コンパクでさえ耐えられません
そうか平子真司たちの所在は絞れてきて
Literally, it was Aizen all along.
学校の様子はどうですかまさきさん
So like we're literally related to Uryu. Brothers.
long distant
元気
cousin.
に通ってますおばさま
Aunt is
の
okay.
様子はどうですか
まあぼちぼちです
何ですか
Well, I mean, so.
立場が分かっているのです先代が亡くなり兄弟もなし黒崎家となったあなたを趣味で養っているのですよ
母様おやめください
So she'd be his cousin. So, we're family.
That's why we don't get along. It's because we love each other so much.
Yeah.
まさき母様を許してやってくれ
And then she'll betray them all by marrying a Shinigami.
She fell in love.
Yeah.
許すも何も怒ってなんかないって
I mean, yeah, she did betray them
You
all.
actually look really good like this. Just saying.
今日はエビのグラタンが美味しかったよじゃあね
And he's a cook. Show that side more often. And if Isshin looks like Ichigo, Masaki is a fucking doppelganger of Yuzu.
Yep.
何でしょうか坊ちゃま
まさきは
Karin is in the middle.
としての石だけを守るためにただそれだけのために迎え入れようとしていることを知っている
そうお話になられたのですか
気づかないと思うかそれほどバカじゃないその彼女が結婚を喜ぶだろうか
Oh, how things could have been
We
different.
could have been brothers.
Fuck yeah.
婚姻に喜びが必要だとお考えなのですねお優しいです十分に正木様はお喜びになられますよ
She's gonna be Ishida's mom.
I'm starting to wonder.
優しいものか僕がマサキを喜ばせたいのは喜びがなければ来ることなどできないからだ
How you've changed too.
僕らのじゃないクイーンシーの未来に
I'm guessing that he loves people that he cares about. Masaki, maybe his wife.
Well,
The mother
his
of
wife
his,
is dead.
the mother of his child.
He rejected the Quincy lifestyle, so
できたな
it's always raining when something bad
事
happens.
態な標的が反応しているのか冷圧で釣ってみるか
Show off.
芝隊長の冷圧かよ
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh shit!
反応しなかったか。
Fuck.
Who's the thing? What is it?
I mean, Vastolorde at least, right?
Yeah. Reminds me of Ichigo when he was fighting Ulquiorra.
Well, the horns.
何やら塞がっちゃいるが、冷圧はフォローに間違いねえようだ。
I mean, we also know that Aizen is working on something, so.
何か北の冷圧が移動してきてる。もう一つ。
Go save your future husband.
やめるんだ、マサキ。死神が死んだ後でいい。
It's a horrible thing to do.
その際の出撃もゲミシュトに任せるのがしきたりだ。考えろ。やすやすと血を流すべきではない。
Good thing that she did not listen.
Yep.
でもリュウちゃん。
People need help. You go and show up.
Just like her son.
技の運びは死神みてえだ。
What if it was a Soul Reaper?
Maybe it was.
13番隊の管轄ですよ。
Dude, just.
Oh. Sorry, dude.
おばさまのことやクイーンシーのことまでいろいろ考えて行動するのリュウちゃんのいいところだと思う。
Not everyone is like that.
自分を大切にするっていうのは切ることをやり逃さないことなの。今日できることをやらないで明日の私は許せない。
Your son is so much like you,
I
girl.
know. I hope.
It's so sweet.
She'd be so proud of him.
まるでメノスの戦い方じゃねえか。強く賢くなってやる。てめえみてえな化け物が手取られずに大暴れできるわけが
Because
ねえ。
people in the Soul Society are allowing him to do that. Aizen! It's always Aizen. Shit.
Yeah.
Bitch. He's been a thorn in Ichigo's side before his birth.
His birth, yeah.
残白刀のそれだった。糸を引いてやがる。ホワイト。
包まれていながら白さゆえにホワイト。
Shiro?
皮肉な名だ。
じゃねえぞ、クソが。
Spitting blood? Try and help.
もがれても元気だな。
It kind of reminds me of, yeah, it does remind me of Ichigo's, like, Vastolorde form.
なんだ。
Your
Your future
wife!
wife.
クイーンシー排除します。待て、様子を見よう。
So not gonna get our answers, I guess. He should.
早いそれなら
It's really cool to see them both, though. It's so cool. Oh, she's badass. Oh, she's really smart. And he fell in love right there.
Is she?
Everyone. Oh,
Oh man.
he shielded her completely.
助かったよ。
You look like an angel.
私です
A bloody one, but an angel.
貸し借りなしってことで。
じっとしてて
あいつは一人でやっちまうとは。
They both have guts.
何者だ。
私がクイーンシーだと知ったら
He knows. He saw you. He knows.
私は黒崎正樹クイーンシーです
Yep. No lies. Straight up. Or maybe he didn't know. He didn't see. Aizen noticed.
You didn't see the arrows with the light?
クイーンシーか。いるのは初めてだ。なんか得した気分だな。
Or maybe he just didn't relate the power to Quincy's.
Maybe.
He accepted her.
死神ってこういうものなの
He changed her idea of what a Shinigami was.
Yeah.
And she probably changed his idea of what a Quincy was.
そうだといいなリュウちゃんもおばさまもみんな
They are not all like that.
行くぞ片桐。問題は何もなかった。いいな。
Oh yeah.
He allowed
She's
it.
his
かしこまり
mom.
ました坊ちゃん
She's Ishida's mom, that's for sure.
自爆したということは愚かだけじゃない。転移まで行ったということだ。クイーンシーに。
Do you think that she passed it on to Ichigo?
Well, probably.
当初の目標を超えることもある。面白い。死神から形作られたことも自らと相反する存在である。見てみたいとは思う。
Probably Ichigo. I have a feeling that Shiro is the hollow in Ichigo that we've talked about for so
That
long.
Soul Reaper transformed into a hollow. Fuck, so that's why he's so special then.
Well, I mean, he's always had a hollow inside of him. At first, we thought it was because of the failed attempt to, give him his powers and stuff. Then we kind of realized that it was a bigger part of him and stuff. But now it turns out that it could have been there from the beginning.
No.
It transferred onto Ichigo the
So,
baby.
just like when he fight the Quincy's powers and his own Quincy's woke.
We'll stop. Wait, we'll stop the ending because we're already on to the discussion.
Sorry.
Wait,
Oh!
there's a cutscene. Can't be more emo.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck
Yeah,
off!
no. At first, I was like, I thought it could have been his dad. At first, I was like, are you gonna tell him the truth too?
Everything but the rain, June fruit. Truth.
Well, June truth. That means his mom's death. So we'll see what happened then.
No.
Because she
But
died
yeah.
in June, right before my birthday.
So we saw Ishida's mom. She was beautiful. You got her hair.
No,
buddy.
you keep saying it is her. We don't
It's
know.
her. It's her. He has the same face,
The same hair too.
the same eyes.
Yeah, but it's a family thing as well. He's a picture, like he's a copy of his father, except for the hair. She does seem to have
Come
feelings
on.
for him.
She has feeling for his dad. It's her. It's his mom for sure.
We'll see. But still, yeah, at the end I thought it could have been his father, like there to tell him the truth as well. But looks like he's about to be recruited, and I hate this, because you did see him in the opening wearing the uniform.
Please tell me that he's like undercover and just trying to be a bad guy, but he's on our
confused.
side.
He's confused. But that's Ishida. That's for another episode.
And he's
God,
our cousin.
we are
We're
related.
family.
I mean, the world is small. It actually explains a lot. Yeah, the whole. Well, I mean, they hated each other because like, you're a Shinigami, so I hate all Shinigamis, and then like, oh well, you're just a piece of shit, so I hate you.
Oh, come on, there's no one that you hate and love as much as family, so that explains why.
It's a love-hate relationship. Yeah, shippers are gonna be. Well, I mean, no, shippers actually don't care about that, but it's okay. But so cool to see young Isshin when he was still captain. I'll clear that up once again because someone in the comments was like, you were not paying attention, you didn't react to this. I'm like, because it hasn't been a secret. We've known for a while.
It's been years since we've known.
When Isshin showed up in the Arankar arc, he was first time he showed up as a Shinigami. We noticed the robe, like we noticed the captain.
That he used to be a captain, and we know his full name. So yeah,
I don't
we know.
remember when we found out about his full name, but we've known for a while too, and we made the connection. And even if we didn't make the connection, fucking Kaien is Ichigo's clone.
I mean, when we were younger, we said, oh, maybe that's why Rukia is so not in love, but she likes Ichigo so much because it reminds her of Kaien.
Yeah, and we ship Rukia and Ichigo so much.
Yeah.
Sorry, Horime ship and Ichigo shippers. But no, so we've known, so that's why we didn't react. And when they mentioned like, oh, Uncle is gonna be pissed and stuff, I was saying like, oh yeah, I miss him and stuff. I meant
Yeah.
Isshin.
We missed Isshin, yeah.
I'm glad he's in this episode. I'm glad he took things into his own hands. Obviously, he knows his son, and he's trying to be a good dad, but when it comes to handling Ichigo and telling him the truth and all of that, he has this past, and he has his own fears and his sadness and his trauma and all of that. And I get it, like he wasn't ready to tell him the truth about everything, but still his son is going through so much, and on that front he should have been more open about the truth. Because now Ichigo is struggling, and he had to be told by the enemy that he's a Quincy. And apparently he's about to find out he's also hollow, so...
That's the worst though, to learn truth about your mother, about yourself from a total stranger, and not from your own dad.
Well, now he's telling him, so better late than never, I guess, but still I wish he had told him before, because Ichigo is always at the center of so much in this show. Well, in the history of Soul Society, it comes down to Ichigo. And I mean, now seeing that Aizen was doing some shit back in the day, and it impacted his parents, and it impacted Ichigo, if the whole hollow thing is true, he had a right to know about this a long time ago and to just let him go. I guess you could argue that he was a child. He wanted him to live his life without the worries and stuff, and it just so happened he got involved because of everything else. So Isshin had no say, and it happened really fast. So I can't really blame him for that. He just wanted him to live his life and be fine. But you had to know, well, unless he didn't know about the hollow thing.
I don't think that Isshin and Masaki knew about the whole thing.
And Isshin, I don't know how that happened, because he didn't have his powers in the beginning. Like, it came back to him slowly. So I can only assume, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but when Ichigo's powers awoke, when his spiritual pressure started growing exponentially, maybe he was just not aware. Like, he just even Hurara didn't know, like, for a while where he was and all of that. Like, it took a moment, and then Isshin just got back in the story, and then he got involved, and he did help him achieve the final Getsugaten show, so he's there. I just wish he had done a little more to avoid Ichigo being all depressed in the beginning. It hurts me when I see him look like that. And like to go home and be like, I can't face my family. I'm like, dude, you put so much on your shoulders. Later in the Hell arc, who's currently happening, like the thing that's coming out right now, he's technically supposed to be an adult. So do all of that then. But now you're a teenager. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to mess up. You're allowed. I know he has a lot of lives depending on him, but it's still a lot to ask of him, considering he's a child.
He is still a teenager, like 17, 18.
Yeah, he doesn't look like it, but he is.
But I just love the fact that Isshin knew that his son had a problem and he needs to help him.
Well, yeah.
So to make sure that Ichigo will listen to him, he changed to his captain outfit.
Well, it's faster too.
It's faster too, and there's no one's gonna listen to what's going on because they cannot see or hear him.
I feel like it's because the Gigai is sort of like a mask, right? Mm-hmm. The true Isshin the true Isshin is the Shinigami. It's the captain, the guy who was a part of this story, the Soul Society and all of that. So to go to him not wearing the mask, not wearing the Gigai, not pretending.
No more pretense.
Yeah, not acting like, oh, everything is fine and stuff like he usually does. To appear in front of him as a Shinigami, serious, ready to talk, that just meant, dude, I'm coming to you bare completely. I'm ready to tell you the truth. Like, he cannot leave anything up to uncertainty, you know? So I think it was his way of making it seem like, so Ichigo would not just run away again, you know? He's like, okay, it's time to talk. And he was serious about it, so I'm glad. And it's good to go back in time and see all of this.
You know what? How old was Ichigo when his mom died again? Like 6? Okay. He was 6 years old. And
he was a baby.
We know how he is right now at 16, 17 with his friends and just in general. And to see that his mom used to be the same as her son, it's so sweet.
Ichigo's got massive survivor guilt. Grunted, like he always blamed himself for what happened, and when he found out what happened, and we might not even know what truly happened yet, considering we didn't know she was a Quincy and all of that. But when he found out that he had a lot of spiritual pressure, and that Granny Fisher was looking for spiritual pressure that was pretty tasty, he probably targeted Ichigo and stuff. Like, Ichigo was like, okay, I already blamed myself, but now I know I'm the reason why she's dead. Like, in his mind, this is what happened. So back then he went all depressed because of that. Like, that, I really loved that episode. But I think this fleshed him out as a character for the rest of the show. All of that, like his mom dying for him, and him deciding that no one was ever gonna have die for him from now on. Like, he's gonna be the protector. His name being first protector. Him being a big brother. Or Strawberry, but still, him being a big brother, like, his whole character is about protecting his loved ones. So, yeah, this is Ichigo based off the trauma and stuff. But yeah, it is cool to see, like, he looks like his father, and there are some gimmicks that he does sometimes that look just like Isshin when he was younger.
But it's morals with the fact that to be okay with himself, he needs to be active, he needs to protect people.
Yeah.
If he can do something, he needs to do it. He won't be okay with himself if he doesn't. Just like his mom.
I kind of wish, like, if I remember, when Gren Fisher was killed, he was sent to hell. Or am I mistaken? I don't remember correctly. But still, he was a fucking piece of shit, and he was killed by Isshin. So if he wasn't sent to hell, being killed or purified by Isshin would mean that all the souls he ate would eventually end up in Rukangai. So there is a possibility that in the future, Masaki could show up and be like, hey, like, I don't know if she would remember, but we could find her.
You're not supposed to remember your past lives, though.
So what? We can just go to her and be like, hey. Still, I'm thinking, and I mean, we don't know how that works for Shinigamis and Quincy's. Like, that's the thing. Like, people like Ichigo, Isshin, Quincy's and stuff, like, they're not normal, but they can die. So if they die, what happens? Do they remember? do they keep their spiritual pressure? Like, it's unclear. So, I don't know. But if he didn't go to hell, and if he was truly purified, which I don't remember, you can correct me in the comments. There's a chance that her soul would end up in Hukandai. I so wish we could have met her later on in life.
Yeah.
Like she could have seen her son today or help him go through what he's going through. His father is not always the best, like I said before, but he's trying.
He's trying to do his best.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, but it's cute to see the first meeting, to see that she saved him. That Black Hollow was crazy as shit. It was Aizen all along. Is a thing now. And it latched onto Masaki through the bite, I guess. It kind of sent a holification process into her. Like, I don't know the details, but sounds like it latched onto baby Ichigo later. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Gosh damn it. But great episode. Okay, we're gonna stop this here. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Alright, thanks you guys for watching. We're gonna see you next week for episode 12, The Rain, June, Truth.
Everything but the rain, June, truth.
Yeah.
Bye!